everybody, it's your girl Nicole, and obviously we have some catching up to do. Alright, so I'm not gonna make this video long at all. I literally just wanted to come with a pregnancy update just to kind of fill you guys in on what's been going on. I promise you, it has been my heart's desire, God knows it has, to be consistent here on YouTube. I have a goal in mind, things that I want to do as far as being encouraged, sending encouragement your way, creating encouraging content, creating content based off of the things that I'm learning in life right now, and just testimonials and so on and so forth. But anyway, literally every time I strive to be consistent, I feel like something hits my life that causes me to fall off of that wagon of being consistent, and I have to take care of other things. There are priorities in life, as you all know, in that adult lifestyle. Adulting is hard. And then you add being pregnant into it, and it's a whole nother ball game. Yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. I am going to be using my phone. I have my notes in here and just some things that I've jotted down that I do want to discuss with you all and just update you on. So you saw in the last video, I did tell my husband that I was pregnant. Initially, I want to have him kind of on the video to talk about that a little bit more. Initially, I think our goal was to find out together, to enjoy the moment together. But I feel like he already knew that I was pregnant. And so, but reality hit when I really, like, surprised him, like, boo, no, like, we're pregnant. So, you guys saw that video. If you didn't, it is the last video here that I've posted. I will also put the link to the video somewhere here or in the description box below. So this, again, is just a pregnancy update. So, just to bring you guys up to speed, I am currently 32 weeks pregnant. Yeah, I lied. I am currently 33 weeks pregnant. I am in my second week of being 8 months pregnant. I'm telling you guys, these weeks are flying by. I feel like the first trimester went very slow. The second trimester went normal, and now I feel like the second trimester flew by, and now I feel like we're back to it's chugging, but then I look up and I'm like, oh my goodness, a whole nother week went by. So anyway, I am currently 33 weeks pregnant, so I'm in my second week of being 8 months pregnant. If you did not know, I am pregnant with a boy. I have a baby boy, and I am due October 13th of this year. My husband promises up and down that he believes that I am having this baby early. I'm not going to lie, I've had plenty of dreams at this point, very vivid dreams of having our son early as well. So I just want to touch on highlights and just things that I've experienced during my pregnancy journey, and just kind of share that with you all, just for those of you that may have been going through some of the same things. Some of it may be a little bit TMI, but hey, we're here to share, right? We're here to give you the deets. So the first trimester highlights, I found out that I was pregnant in January, back in January of this year. I had my first ultrasound at 9 weeks. Everything seemed fine, all was well. They did tell me at that time that I had fibroids, but they were either too far up or back. Can't remember exactly what she said. But they were basically out of the way, so they would not come into interfere with anything during the pregnancy. Symptoms that I had that triggered me knowing that I was pregnant were definitely me being tired and nauseous. More tired than anything. I never actually physically got sick, but I did feel nauseous sometimes in the morning, or just sometimes during the day. And I would get very, very, very tired very easily, and I just feel like I was just always wanting to sleep. Cravings during my first trimester were usual. I just wanted normal foods that I would usually eat. And honestly, I stopped eating some of the foods that I ate a lot of that really weren't good for me. Like, I'm a cereal head. I was a cereal head before I got pregnant, and during my pregnancy, I've gotten certain cereals, but I don't eat cereal even as much as I did before. So that slowed down. But then I did pick up a weird craving, which was hot Cheetos and pickles during my first trimester. And that lasted maybe for a couple weeks. I only ate it a couple times and it was delicious. But my family was literally like, ma'am, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So I ended up not eating that anymore. But it was so bad. The craving was so bad that I had like a half of a bag of hot Cheetos left. And my husband ate them right in front of me. I love that man. But he's like, yeah, there's nothing that's going to waste. So he ate them. And I wanted them so bad that I was just like, as he's eating, I just wanted to smell his breath. It was that bad. But yeah, so that was the first trimester. The second trimester is really when things kind of shifted and I really started to feel those pregnancy symptoms, like high levels of it. So round ligament pain, I started to get that really, really, really bad in my back, my lower back. Specifically on my right side more than anything. And I love my husband because I'm going to tell you guys the things to invest in another video. But massage, A1. I also have dealt and I am still dealing with acid reflux. At the beginning, during my second trimester, it was more so when I ate tomato-based things. So whether it was soup, that was like a tomato soup, or what else? Ravioli was another one. Those two things, I really noticed I would get acid reflux really, really, really bad. I then hit like 24 weeks and I noticed that I was starting to get this really, really bad pain. It was severe pain in my lower abdomen. Didn't know what it was, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit more in detail about this segment or this part later. But come to find out, days after dealing with this severe pain, that it was actually a fibroid that had grown, either moved or grown. I don't know for sure, so I'll have more details in coming videos. But I found out that I do have a fibroid. There were two that were actually there when I went to the ER. And as I talked to the doctor later on, we are going to continue to keep an eye on them. They did prescribe me medication for that. And I'll go into detail about all of that later. But that was probably the worst symptom or the worst thing that I've dealt with throughout this entire pregnancy. And it was very, very scary for anyone that has dealt with fibroids and you've actually felt pain from the fibroids. Some people lose their jobs over it. There's a whole community of women that are out here. And my experience, even with the doctor, not my doctor, but with the doctor that helped me at that time, was horrible. And I want to say, you know, it is important during this pregnancy process that you do have a support system, even if it's not a physical man. Whether it's a friend, a cousin, your mother, your sister, somebody, even if it's a counselor, even if it's a therapist, just someone that is there to be that support system for you and to pray for you during this time, because you are going to receive so many words from so many people covering so many things, even from those that have gone through what you've gone through. But you want to make sure that they are the right words. You know, I cannot stress that enough. So I went through it with that, and I thank God for my husband, my mother, and my father at that time, especially because they were there like literally right after. Even my pastors, aka my sister and brother-in-law, you know, I really, really, really appreciate everybody that sent up prayers for me. So that was a tough time, but God came through. So other things during the second trimester, I did notice baby movement. Yes, he moves quite a bit. He moves a lot. And then I also had a very big burst of energy towards the middle and end of the second trimester, where I wasn't as sleepy. I would do a lot more around the house, get a lot more done. because we do have like so many open-ended projects going on. That's a whole nother story, but that's the second trimester. Third trimester, I've noticed, I did read, I have this app on my phone, it's called What to Expect. So I've been following that literally from the day I found out that I was pregnant. It tells you about your symptoms, it tells you about baby's growth, all of those things. And so one of the things that they said is that baby will kind of start slowing down in movement. Yeah, he slowed down, but then I got tricked because this guy, I'm now in my third trimester, I'm only the second week. Today he's a little bit more calmer, but literally since I've stepped into this 8th month, he has been moving. And so yeah, he's there's more movement at night. Usually there was, but this past couple weeks it's been during the day, where he's moving literally like all throughout the day. If I'm sitting down working, yeah. So I am finding that though some of those symptoms from my first trimester are coming back, such as nausea. There are certain days where I feel nauseous, even if I eat. There's like that emptiness that's there. I don't know how to explain it. I'm tired easily. So anyway, my biggest struggle has been eating and finding things to eat. So that's probably been my biggest struggle throughout this whole process. But other than that, I am loving the pregnancy. I'm enjoying it right now. Upcoming things, I do have an ultrasound scheduled for this Monday, and I will be 34 weeks at that point. Where they're going to check on the fibroid or fibroids that are there. I have noticed a little bit of cramping this week. A couple nights ago, I had cramping in my lower abdomen as well as my vagina, and I was low-key a little nervous that that was like pre-labor. It was kind of like a dull cramp. It reminded me of period cramps a little bit, so I am going to talk to her about that. Other than that, just that stiffness in the back and you know, that round ligament pain. But other than that, I keep saying other than that, but I have been enjoying it so far. I'm excited. We have our baby shower coming up in not this weekend but the following, so we'll invite you guys into that as well. So I am excited about what God has in store. I'm excited about doing more videos and sharing more content with you all just about what's going on with me and keeping you guys in the loop and just being relatable. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you have a great day. God bless.